When you change the way you look at the past events in your life, you can reframe them and actually enjoy them a lot more if you think they were negative. Let's talk about that right now. It might seem bizarre. I'm not telling you to have a mental breakage where you look at your life in the past and it was terrible and you say it was great. I'm asking you to reframe things. My wife taught me this very valuable lesson. But first, I want to teach you a very valuable lesson. I want to teach you about how to subscribe to this channel and click the little bell so you'll know when I do new videos. It'll help out a whole lot. It doesn't cost you a penny, and if you do leave a comment in the box letting me know you subscribed, I'll be happy to comment right back to you. My wife taught me a very, very important lesson. I was belly aching to her about a trip to Vancouver I took when I was a kid, telling her about all the negative aspects, about how I walked 20 miles and I didn't have any money for the transportation and it's an expensive city and so on and so forth. And she asked me to re-examine that experience, and I learned a very valuable lesson by re-examining it. I learned that by looking at the entire situation and seeing it as it was, through a different lens, through a much more mature lens in my life many, many years later, that I could take positives out of the experience and that it did some good things for me as well as taught me some life lessons. So I reframed the entire situation with a different type of lens. It's kind of like if you look at this video and I put a lens filter on this video, just like that. One of those folks who can't snap their fingers. Thumbs up if you can't snap your fingers. Then this video looks very different, right? I mean, I didn't reframe the video. If I reframe the video and I spin it upside down, now it looks a lot different. Let's change that all back. All right, there it is. So reframing and putting filters on what you see is a good way for you to take positive lessons out of your life. And by taking positive lessons out of your life, you can take any situation that's negative and turn it into a positive learning experience. And by turning things into positive learning experiences, we can then be grateful for what we have experienced, move forward, and then not make the same mistakes we made in the past. So even if you have a negative experience with a person, a place, a business, a company, take a look at the positives that you can get out of that experience, because there's probably a whole bunch of them. Don't hate on yourself for having the experiences and saying, oh, woe is me. Say, I take accountability for this experience. Now you can say, I screwed up and I'm dumb for being, but again, reframe that. Say, I'm glad I had this experience because, and then reframe it. Once again, I recommend you do these things in your handy notebooks with your own handwriting, although you can just jot these down in an app and save it to the cloud. All I know is that clouds can fail, and the only thing that can get rid of this is fire. So with that, I want you guys to look at every experience in a different light. Just know that there are good things out of every single experience you have, and that by reframing those experiences, you could actually benefit quite a lot in life and enjoy yourself and your life and just look at the world differently. Listen, I spent the first 30 some odd years of my life being pretty upset and miserable and hating on everybody, and now I get to spend the next however long I have just trying to help people out and live my dream life in the Philippines with my family, helping folks that are way less fortunate than me. That's my goal. So if you guys have a goal, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing the videos, and I'd love to hear from you. Thanks. Bye-bye.